Getting injured on the job is no fun in the first place. Not only do you have the pain and discomfort of an injury to deal with, but you'll also need to figure out how to cover the expenses of your workplace injury. What can you do? Keep watching for things you need to know about after a workplace injury and workers' compensation. The first steps. If you get injured on the job, the first thing to do is take a look around. Are you able to maneuver yourself into a safer location if need be? Then, is anyone else around you in danger of injury too? After you ensure yourself and others are safe, report to your supervisor as soon as possible. Then, talk to your supervisor about seeking medical help. Don't be afraid to go to the hospital, even if you have to leave your shift early. In addition, talk to your supervisor about filing a workers' compensation claim form at once. This is wise to do before you go to the hospital, by the way. Your legal rights. Of course, recognize that not every workers' compensation claim results in the same coverage. For the most part, those specifics are determined by different state regulations. Still, there are some underlying rights which you should be familiar with as an employee. You never know when you'll need to use workers' compensation rights. That's why it's best to learn about them ahead of time if possible. First, when you're injured on the job, remember that you have the legal right to seek medical treatment. That's the case with or without workers' compensation coverage by your employer. You also always have the right to file a workers' compensation claim. At the same time, there's no guarantee that you'll be rewarded any. The thing is, filing a claim is the only way for you to get coverage. It's fortunate for you then that those who do ask for workers' compensation usually have a great chance of getting it. In fact, statistics back that up. If your physician ends up releasing you as fit to work, you have the right to get back to your job. Your employer can't discriminate against your medical condition and take action to fire you. If you aren't released by your physician, you could be entitled to disability payments depending on which state you live in. Workers' compensation coverage. To start, workers' compensation often covers medical bills. Of course, these medical bills have to be proven the result of a workplace-related injury. You might also be entitled to travel expenses going to and from those medical appointments. Some employers are granted access to even more coverage, such as wages for time off the clock. This can be of particular advantage since employees may need extra time to recover. Perhaps you do end up switching jobs after your workplace accident. You might want to avoid going back to a workplace environment where you've been put in danger. That's understandable, and you might be entitled to vocational rehabilitation compensation. That means the insurance company could pay for your training for a new job. If you want more specific details about available coverage options, you're in luck. Read more on our site about what is usually covered by workers' compensation. There are a lot of ins and outs when it comes to workers' compensation laws. It's fortunate for you then that lawyers exist who specialize in this area. We're here to prioritize the rights and safety of our clients like you. We have a ton of reputable experience representing workers' compensation cases. Check out more information about our workers' compensation legal services today. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.